Nurturing his leadership. I love this conversation. Now, if you are a woman who feels as though you don't have to do anything for a man, or that you're perfect or you're always right, you shouldn't be listening to me in the first place. This is for people who like to have a harmonious relationship, okay? Now, nurturing does not mean to baby or enable a man, and I need you all to stop compartmentalizing that word with babying someone. That's not what that means. Now, nurturing his leadership means to stand by his purpose. Nurturing his leadership means to be receptive of his ideas and his needs and his desires. If you want that man to be great, if you want that man to operate in his greatness, then he's going to need you, darling. And that means that you need to study and really get to know your man in and out, because if you don't study him and know him in and out, you're not going to be attentive to his needs. You're not going to see where there are some areas that need work. You're not going to see the areas where he needs help when he's too man to ask you for the help, because you know there's a lot of men who will not ask for help. Acknowledge the things that he is doing for you, for your relationship, for your children, for your family. Acknowledge that, like, show him appreciation. Stand by him in his purpose. Meaning, if you see that he is trying to get to that dream and he is working and he is doing, baby, take some of the weight off of him. Now, I don't mean that you have to take in all responsibilities, but we all do have roles. There is relationship dynamics, okay? You see this man is working all day and night, and he comes home and he's still working, or you see that he is like always on the go trying to take care of stuff, baby. Do certain things around him that make him feel seen, make him feel appreciated, that can just make him say, and relax. Be that man's peace. Trust him. Trust his decisions. You have to have a teachable spirit in order for a relationship to work, and that means that you have to be receptive. Now, that doesn't mean that your voice is going to be silenced, but you cannot always be in control. And by trusting and nurturing his leadership, what you are communicating to him is that, baby, I believe that you have it, and I'm going to stand beside you. Even if you know in your right mind that it may not work, his idea may not, let it. Because your ideas may not always work. At least let him try. See, the problem is with society, and the thing that irks me the most is that society is threatening manhood. And that's why you have so many men who are always combative now and irritable and angry, because when they show their vulnerability, when they express themselves, they get downplayed. You got every other post telling a man what he's doing wrong, and every other post telling a man that he's not a man, and every other post downplaying men and saying men ain't this and men ain't that. And now you have these men who are like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm a good man, but society has overgeneralized men to all be bad, all be lazy. No. So now you have men who are fighting to show that they're a man. So in that fight with society, you don't be a part of that fight. You be on his team and uplift that man. When he's around people, man, when y'all around friends and family, baby, compliment him. Tell him how proud you are of him. Appreciate the small things that he does. Come and rub the back of his head. Give him a kiss. Tell that man, I love you. I'm proud of you. I see you. Baby, do y'all not know how much that lights up a man's spirit? Nurturing his leadership is saying that, baby, I got you. You see his gift. You see his growth. You see that he is trying. You see the attempts. Acknowledge those attempts. Help him really express his gift. Help him get to that goal. Help him get to that finish line, and keep supporting and uplifting him on that journey, because he's going to have some lows, baby, and he needs you to help him get to those highs, baby. Give him that reassurance that he needs. Constantly see him. The same effort you want, apply that effort. Nurturing his leadership communicates to him that you love him. You see him, you hear him, you validate him, you appreciate him. And that's what I mean. Don't always combat him. Don't always nag and complain. Don't put so much focus on the things that he's not doing. Pay attention to the things that he's trying to do and the things that he is doing. And then, of course, the last, let that man be the man. You are not always right, okay? You do not have to be in control. And I know sometimes it's hard because you're afraid that this person's not going to do it right. It's okay. You'll work through that. It's definitely okay. You will get through that. But let that man lead, and to show him that you are comfortable with following his leadership. Now, of course, when it comes to men, of course, I'll talk to them soon. Because, of course, when it comes to women, and if you men are listening, women need you to stand in the forefront, okay? They need you to provide that safety and security. And if you're not doing so, how is she going to be able to nurture your leadership? Y'all got it. And we'll get to that part. Happy, healthy relationships, y'all. Bye, babies.